Have you ever whispered the name of the Buddha and felt an inexplicable calm wash over you? Have you ever wondered why something so simple, just repeating a name, can touch your heart more deeply than hours of study? Welcome back to the channel, your spiritual sanctuary where ancient wisdom meets personal transformation. I'm truly grateful to have you here today as we explore a subject that is both profound and widely misunderstood. Why does chanting the name of the Buddha feel so mysteriously comforting? And what's the deeper secret behind this practice that has lasted for centuries? Today we're diving into the subtle yet powerful practice of Buddha name chanting, particularly the recitation of Qigong. While it may seem repetitive or even simplistic to some, this practice carries a secret energy that can transform your mind, heal your heart, and realign your entire life path. Let's begin not with theory, but with experience. Imagine this. Woman sits quietly at dawn. The sky is still dark. She places her palms together and whispers, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha. Her voice is soft, barely more than breath, but each repetition feels deeper. Not louder, just more true. At the 50th time, her shoulders have relaxed, her thoughts have slowed, her breath is smooth. At the 108th time, she's crying, not from sadness, but from an ancient memory of peace that awakens inside her. She's not praying to someone out there. She's remembering something within. This is the mystery of Buddha name recitation. Why does it work? First, because it bypasses the mind. The human mind is noisy. It asks questions, it analyzes, judges. But peace is not found in thought, it's found beyond it. When you chant Qigong or any Buddha name, you're not trying to understand, and it's not intellectual. So you're aligning your vibration with compassion itself. The name is not a word, it's a key. It unlocks the door between the ego and the true self. Second, it establishes rhythm. Rhythm calms the nervous system. Repetition builds resonance. Each syllable becomes a wave. And when those waves align, your whole being begins to vibrate differently. You've probably felt it. You begin chanting, and after a few minutes, your breath flows, your posture softens, your mind begins to quiet. You enter the river of the Ding. Oh, imagine doing this daily. Imagine doing this 10,000 times. That's what many monks do. Not out of blind faith, but deep wisdom. You know, each repetition smoothes a rough edge in the heart. And eventually the heart becomes like still water. Third, the name Qigong itself is charged with meaning. Amitabha means infinite light. In Pure Line Buddhism, Amitabha is not just a being, he is a state of consciousness. To chant Qigong is to invoke infinite light. A light of compassion, light of awareness, a light that dissolves fear. So when you say Qigong, you are not begging. You are becoming. Becoming light. Becoming open. Becoming free. Let's hear a story. There was once a scholar who ridiculed chanting. He said, "Why repeat a name over and over like a fool? I prefer meditation." But his meditation was dry, his heart was heavy. He sought advice from a Zen master. The master handed him a stone and said, "Polish this stone and make it into a mirror." The scholar rubbed it for hours. Nothing changed. Frustrated, he returned. The master smiled and said, "Just as rubbing a stone cannot make it a mirror, using dry intellect cannot reflect truth. Outright chanting not with your mind, but your being." Reluctantly, the scholar tried. Within weeks, he felt lighter. Within months, he smiled more. Within a year, his entire nature changed. He said, "The name is not a sound, it is the sound of home." That's what many people report. Not just peace, but a strange feeling of homecoming. Because chanting calls you back to the part of you that isn't touched by sorrow. There's also a biological explanation. Modern neuroscience shows that chanting affects the vagus nerve, which regulates the parasympathetic nervous system, the system responsible for calmness and healing. Chanting activates this system. Heart rate slows. Cortisol drops. Neurotransmitters like serotonin increase. So chanting Chmisaba is both a spiritual and physiological medicine. But what about the idea of calling out to a Buddha? Isn't that mystic? Not necessarily. In deeper Buddhism, the Buddha is not out there. He is the awakened nature within. When you chant his name, you're invoking your own awakened potential. It's not dependent disremembrance. Another powerful reason this practice works is because of sonic vibration. Entrance and sacred names are carefully constructed. They carry specific vibrational frequencies. When chanted correctly, they affect not just the mind but space itself. Water experiments show that sacred chanting changes the crystalline structure of water. You are mostly water, so your internal landscape shifts. Chanting purifies not just thoughts, but energy. Here's a personal story from a practitioner. He had suffered from anxiety for years. Medications helped only slightly. One day she walked into a temple and heard an old monk chanting Amatufo softly. A nun told her, just try, no expectations. The woman began a daily practice, morning and night, 108 times. In 6 weeks, her panic attacks stopped. She cried while chanting, not from despair, but from release. She said, I felt the chant cradled me when nothing else could. This is the hidden gift of chanting. It's not dramatic. It's not flashy. It's gentle power. It holds you. And as it holds you, you begin to release. You let go of what no longer serves. You remember who you are. You begin to shine. Not from outside affirmation, but from internal peace. Even those who don't believe in any religion can benefit. Because it's not about belief. It's about resonance. Try it. Take a quiet moment. Breathe. Say Chmituf slowly, with feeling. Unbrush. At each syllable line. Chwit 10 times. And 20. And 108. Notice what changes. Maybe your breath slows. Maybe your chest loosens. Maybe tears come. Not because you're weak, but because something ancient in you is melting. You've come home. And that is the essence of chanting. It brings you home. To peace. To stillness. With a part of you that is already free. Thank you for watching this video. If you've ever chanted or felt the deep peace of sacred repetition, share your experience in the comments. Your story may guide someone else. Subscribe for more spiritual wisdom rooted in direct experience. Like this video if it brought clarity, and join as a member to help spread this ancient practice to others seeking peace. May your voice become a bridge to your true self.